טוב, בהצלחה לנגנים ולרקדניות, כי אני ממש לא דמיינתי את זה עם מוזיקה וריקוד, אז... אני קוראת היום באנגלית. Ant farm. They've bored down another path in the sand, trapped between four glass walls, stuck in an endless cycle of digging through slightly wet sand, climbing out from the deep caves to feel those spiracles with oxygen. I woke up another morning to the sight of a newly dug tunnel in this glass box. Another useless tunnel ending at the blue plastic vase at the bottom. But this morning it felt different. Something is wrong. Something is terribly wrong. I thought to myself as I opened my eyes this morning. It just came to me in my sleep, perchance in my dream. I didn't remember what I dreamed tonight, but it felt wrong. It felt terribly wrong. A bad dream was always a terrible start. It made you think about itself for days on end. It left you wondering just what did your brain come up with, and it made you jump up from the bed in a cold sweat. What could it have been? A terribly wrong dream. As if a flash of light suddenly hitting me in the face, violently pulling me out from peaceful slumber, screaming in my ears, shining in my eyes, blinding, suffocating, drowning. Just another bad dream. When I woke up, I felt like I was born anew. I jumped out of the old withered skin that was me and awoke somewhat real. Real. Such an interesting word in life. What was real? Was anything ever real? Real. Real. It's really a good word to say, a good word to think, a good word to write, a terrible word to listen to. Real were the two legs holding up my torso as they slowly landed on the cheap, scratchy carpet. Real were the two hands that rubbed over my still sleeping, still tired face. Real was the head above to fall off my shoulders onto the cold floor. I was real, wasn't I? The ants didn't sleep. They never sleep. I was yet to see them stay motionless in their glass coffin, to simply sleep. Sleeping and dreaming was an interesting problem in the world of ants. Did they sleep? Did they dream? Did these little moving dots even know what a dream is? Did they know what it is to know? I got up slowly and felt the full weight of my body balancing on my shivering legs. I looked at the open window that hung above the unsteady headboard, snow melting on the windowsill above the barely working radiator. Step after step, each making the floorboards creak violently, I got closer to the table. A long-forgotten cup of tea where life has blossomed with moldy vines, a half-eaten corny bar in a torn yellow plastic wrap, exactly $2 in cents, a chipped ceramic vase with a rotting lily inside, a purple notebook full of childish notes and amateur sketches, a stack of yellowing papers curling from the moisture in the air, a thick hardcover edition of Goethe's Fast, pressing the papers down, a paper cup from a gas station that has long left this country, a 12-on-12 canvas covered in graphite strokes, a cheap red sewing kit full of spools of colorful thread, a fluffy pink cushion mimicking a sick hedgehog, a roll of fabric covering the table like a cloth or layer of dust hiding away every little thing on the old 110 and 67 Sandsburg. And above it all, above every tiny detail stood the ant farm. I came closer and took the money from the table, throwing it at the open red bag standing on the chair nearby. Ha! They've dug another tunnel. It started at the top of the sand pile inside and went down deep into the only ground they knew until it reached its inevitable end in an unbreakable glass wall. And what were they doing now? Huh, they're digging a new tunnel. I said out loud as I leaned in slightly to look at my tiny roommates. From the thin underground way, a new one slowly branched out. I got even closer until my nose hit the dirty glass, dust flying up into my nostrils and away to the sides with each breath. Did they ever sleep? Was this what they dreamt about? But they didn't know, they never know. I took the see-through grate with both hands, walls creaking from the pressure of my embrace, tunnels collapsing, burying some victims beneath